Hi, my name is Logan and I'm a PurdueVotes Student Director. Purdue Votes is an organization on campus focused on civic engagement and voter registration and education. Today we will be walking you through how to register to vote and what you can do after you're registered.
Did you know that within the 2020 presidential election cycle, a total of 67.3% of eligible Purdue students voted? Although that's incredible and record-breaking, the same cannot be said about local and smaller political elections. Not only that, our age demographic here on campus is nationally the most underrepresented when it comes to voter turnout. So what can you and I do to change that? Well, civic engagement. If we want to take action, if we want to be the future, we have to vote. Every one of us has the responsibility to be civically engaged. And there's so many opportunities around campus to do just that, whether it's tabling, canvassing, or even simply participating in political discourse. So today, myself and fellow directors are going to go ahead and walk you through the ins and outs of the voter registration process here in Indiana.
Let's talk about voting. Who can vote in the upcoming elections? You have to be 18 years or older by election day, you have to be a US citizen, and you cannot be currently incarcerated due to a criminal conviction. Step 2, check to see if you're registered to vote. You can check your registration online by scanning this QR code, which will take you to vote.org. Make sure that your information is up to date.
Step 3, it's time to register to vote. The good news is, all Purdue students are eligible to register right here in Tippecanoe County. If you're a resident of Indiana, go ahead and scan the QR code titled "In Indiana." If you're an out-of-state student, make sure to scan the QR code labeled "Out of State" if you wish to continue voting for your state officials back home. Once you get to the home page, make sure to click the tab "Register to Vote." First, you're going to type in your name and your Indiana driver's license identification number. Next, it's going to ask you a series of eligibility questions. Next, you're going to re-enter that Indiana state driver's license identification number. Continuing on, you will fill in your name, birthday, mailing address, residential address. Note, if you want to register to vote on campus, make sure to put your on-campus or West Lafayette address. Lastly, fill in those last 2 eligibility questions. Make sure to double check and verify all your information is correct before submitting the application.
If you want to register in Indiana but don't have an Indiana driver's license, you can use the federal voter registration form. You can come to Croc 336 and have an in-person form, and we can help you with any questions you may have about the form. That's it, you are now registered to vote. For Indiana residents who don't want to travel back home to vote, you can apply for an absentee ballot. The deadline for this is October 27th. For out-of-state students who also want to vote by mail, you have to find your information online at your state's website.
Step 5 of 6, we're going to go ahead and focus a little bit on voter identification. As Purdue students, each of us possess a PUID. Now, to be able to vote with this identification form, you have to make sure it has an expiration date. If you are a resident of the state of Indiana, you can go ahead and use your Indiana state driver's license, or any other form of identification offered by the state. If you are part of the military, go ahead and use your military ID. And also, for all students, your United States passport is also a credible form of identification.
Step 6, vote. If you're registered to vote on campus, you can early vote on October 26th at Mackey Arena. You can also vote on November 8th on Election Day at Croc.
Thanks so much!
Boiler up!